Alright guys, I wanted to go over a situation and share something that happened to me yesterday at the range. I did some filming and had some fun shooting some targets. My ferret's sitting there digging in the background. And hey, shh, stop that. So anyways, I was filming footage of me shooting bottles and just playing around, and my battery died, and then the ultimate thing happened. You guys are probably thinking of all kind of terrible things, but no, it didn't fall apart, but I had to leave it dismantled because I had this happen. Can anybody identify what's going on here? I don't know if I can get a view. Let's try this. How about this? Pencil fits in there just fine. So anyways, it's a squib load. I was going through my rounds, and this CZ has only failed me once, and it was because I didn't have a crimp on the neck of the cartridge, or the head of the cartridge, and it just wouldn't fit in. That's it. The receiver wouldn't follow through, and so I pulled it out and just tossed it to the side. I did that in one of the videos. And I'm new to reloading, and I'm pretty careful. And anyways, I was going through some rounds, and one of the rounds, I hit the hammer, and or I pulled the trigger, and the hammer dropped, and there was nothing. It was just a click. So I want to get a picture of this. Look at this. Nothing? There we go. Climbed from the floor all the way through all the cabinets to the hole. Anyways, so I wasn't lying about a ferret. But anyways, get your head back in there. Okay, so pull the trigger, nothing. Pulled the slide back, and it was really tight. Like again, something the brass wasn't crimped again. And finally just put a little force on it, pulled it back, and ejected the round. I looked at the round. The primer wasn't popped on it, nothing. It was like I wiped off some of the wax on the ring, and put it back in, because, well, actually I finished the rest of the mag, then I put it in because it was the last round. It happened in the last 4 rounds of my only box of 200 that I shot that day. And so I put it back in because I wanted to fire it. I wanted to see what was going on, and which is weird, because you would think that it would have hit the primer, and then you would have had the squib. So I put it back in. I just dropped it down into the chamber, and released the slide lock, and pulled the trigger again, and it made it's just a weird noise. I can't even make it with my mouth. But then it wouldn't cycle, so I had to use the wooden bench that I was sitting at to basically force the slide back, putting the tip of the barrel on the wood and pushing, and finally it released and extracted the round. And it was just the brass. This was it. It has some kind of funky stuff right here, but it's just dirty, and I must have missed it when it was going through inspection. But the brass is fine. I mean, obviously you're not going to get any expansion because there was no powder. So anyways, let's get down to taking this thing out, and I'm going to clean it up. So what I don't have the proper tools. You should get a wood dowel that's the exact diameter of the inside of the barrel, the inner diameter, but I don't have that. So what I got is a pencil, and it's pretty close, and I'm not going to put too much on this. I'm not going to whack it one good time like I've read on the internet. because it's pretty close to the end. I think it just hit the rifling. I mean, we're talking, it's, you know, the base of the bullet is looks like a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to try it. If I fail, I'm still going to put this video up. And I'm using a piece of wood, and I hope this works. Man, I don't know. Here, we're going to go like this. This is a little more sturdy. I didn't want to hit this base here and mess that up. God, that'd be a new barrel. And then I wouldn't have mix match ID numbers. Alright, that seemed to not have worked. Oh. Split the pencil. Interesting. It shoved the lead through the center. Well, crap. I'm gonna have to get in with some light and see what's going on. Okay, I'm back, and I found this. This is one of those X-Acto blades. Man, I get to these points where I just want to figure something out. But I'm gonna try this, and it's just an old X-Acto blade that I've had for 10 plus years, but it slides in there pretty good. And it looks like aluminum, so which should be softer than my stainless steel. Let's hope. Could be stainless steel though. No, it's got to be aluminum. That did it. And of course I'm going to clean it and check on my barrel. But there it is right there. And the reason why it split that pencil is because this is a 125 grain cone nose. Duh. That's pretty much common sense. But this head, once you remove that headpiece, the part that grabs the blade with the screw with threading, I don't care about this thing. I care about my barrel. So I'm sure I'm going to get some comments on that. But anyways, I got it out. There it is right there. And my gun is dirty. Filthy. So anyway, that's how I did it. And I'll get back to you. Alright, got it all cleaned up. Got the barrel defouled. Man, there was a lot of leading in there. So, and this thing was caked on so bad. I mean, I could have scraped it off with a screwdriver. I don't have any light for you to look down the barrel, but it's clean. So, I guess that would be a amateur tutorial on how to take out a squib load. I guess I got lucky with that one. I mean, of course I did some research, but that's it. Thank you.